Police harassment. There's a lot of police harassment that's going on, and I was part of it last week. I was walking down the block and they just stopped me and threw handcuffs on me for no reason. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I mouthed off a little bit, but that doesn't give them the right to actually put handcuffs on me to place me under arrest. And we need to get a petition on actually trying to stop the police harassment. Even though they just made a law about it, we still need to get a couple more 100,000 people to actually show that we get harassed, and we need to be more complex about what's going on. Specifically with what happened to you, when you were just walking, why did they stop in the first place? I have no idea. They just stopped me saying that I was smoking, and I didn't have anything, no smoke, no nothing. All right, so they can just say anything they want to stop you, and then needless to say, that's going to frustrate anyone. And someone's might open their mouth, next thing you're handcuffs in the car. Yep, that's exactly what happened. All right, what's your experience with police harassment?
Man, these police keep harassing me. We can't sit on a corner that we rest our head at. They come and bothering us. We can't even walk, and like 3 or 4 people, like you can't believe they keep harassing people. Your pants is down. They gonna keep annoying you. Like they use little excuses just to give you a summons and stuff. And like, my precinct is under the internal affairs, so there's gonna be a problem. I don't know. And they keep harassing me every day.
So if you guys are sitting down on a street corner, they'll come up and just tell you what?
Right, move. And while we walking slow, then what they expect us to run. While we walking slow, they'll come and start grabbing people. That's unnecessary. We don't do nothing to get in trouble. We stand there, they see us 24/7. We're not doing nothing, we don't have nothing on us. They think what they do, they do assuming, that's all they do. They think we're doing stuff all day.
So they make you guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, until proven innocent. And I've been proven innocent too many times, and I'm getting sick and tired of going back and forth for nothing. Back and forth to 346 Broadway.
I've seen people being harassed plenty of times where they cannot even sit in front of their stoops or stand at the side of the building. Might be a group of 3 guys there just talking about something that happened 2 years ago, 2 summers ago. They don't know that what these guys are talking about. They'll tell you can't sit there and leave. Yeah, it is harassment, and it's something that me personally I don't go through because I'm busy, I work, but I've seen it a lot.
Right. Now, did they give you a reason if you're sitting together and they tell you to move? Did they tell you there's a law?
They don't need to give you no reason. All they do is give you an order, and that's it. There is no reason. If you start asking why, then you're going to get into a more complicated situation. And we already know that there is no whys. It's just because they said so. End of story.
Right.
Alright, we were walking and some cop stopped us because he thought that we were doing drugs or something, and we was just walking. I think that's not fair that he could stop us for no reason.
Now, how old are you guys?
I'm 14. I'm 12.
So you're 12 and 14, you're just walking together?
Yeah.
And they asked if you're selling drugs?
Yes.
So how'd you feel when they did that?
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah, you didn't feel that was cool, right?
Yeah.
How do you look at cops now? Did you feel comfortable? You look at them differently now?
Yeah. I used to respect them.
You used to respect them. Now how do you feel?
Like, there's no respect because they don't respect nobody. They think that everybody's the same. They think that there's a boss.
Yeah.
I grew up with a couple of guys that have become law enforcement. And me personally, I have asked them about the quota system. And they told me, yeah, it does exist, and it's true. They are expected to have to meet a quota. They expected to have a certain amount of summonses, I believe, or they're supposed to have something there to show for. But it seems like then we become victims of circumstances, the public, because some guy has to fulfill a quota. And I feel that my civil rights are being violated because what do I have to do with what your quota has to do with? You know what I mean? I'm just a regular guy that lives in a place and just wants to live life on life's terms. I want to live like they live in their neighborhoods, up in Long Island somewhere. Bet you they don't have the police harassing them over there. Why are you sitting in front of your stoop? You know what I mean? And if they do have quotas to fulfill in Long Island, I'm sure they don't fulfill them in their neighborhoods. You know, so